afternoon, Colorado. Welcome to another episode of What's for Lunch. I'm your host, Larry Hers. And today, in studio, I have John and Alon from the Cravings Truck. Come on now. So, I've told you guys before, and I'll say it again. The best food in this city is coming off food trucks. No different today. These guys, I was on the truck. It smelled so good. Now it's all here in the studio. I'm very impressed. Who's going to give me a history of the Cravings Truck?
I would give you a history of the Cravings Truck. So we started 7 years ago. It started off being a passion project of food that we love to eat. Well, specifically for myself, I'm afraid of flying. So this is how I get to experience different cultures and their food. And I think that is the only way to actually truly indulge yourself in the culture is by eating their food and enjoying their food. And that's what we try to bring to the table is we try to bring a little bit of that. And selfishly for myself, I don't get to travel, so I get to bring it to the truck and enjoy it and then share it with people so that they can enjoy it as well.
And what's your backgrounds?
Oh, man.
Chuckles. It's a good question when they chuckle.
I've been a senior network administrator for the last 15 years of my life, and before that, I built race cars.
Okay.
I am an engineer, and I've been in that position for about 20 years.
Okay. And where'd you guys grow up?
We grew up in Israel.
Okay.
I'm not afraid to fly, so we grew up in Israel, and a lot of the food that we eat are food that our parents made. And when we started that, we wanted to make sure we incorporate those food to the food truck.
All right.
Yeah, and then we grew up in Aurora. We lived there for a long time, and that's where a lot of this mashup started to come from, was being able to experience that food with people and having to come and sit in their table and say, this is what we eat. And we're like, wow, this is really good. I want to make this too.
All right, well, let's jump into the food and start showing people what you make. What do we got?
So that right there is our soul chicken sandwich. It is a Korean fried chicken breast. We make a house-made spicy pickle, and then it's covered in our signature sauce, which is our crave sauce on the bottom, and then our Sam sauce on top, which is just ridiculous. Sticky, gooey, crunchy. It's got all the different flavor profiles that you want out of a sandwich.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a sandwich look this good.
That's good.
I'm pretty sure that's my lunch, Josh. Sorry.
What?
Yeah. Dibs.
That right there is a classic. We call it the OG tacos, which is original gangster because we grew up in Aurora.
You know what you should call them?
What's that?
OJ tacos.
OJ.
Original Jew.
That's true.
That's very true.
Huh?
Right? Give me
Come
some.
on, people.
Count it out.
Is this thing on?
It's pork, so it can't be the OJ.
No, it could not.
That cannot be the OJ.
All right.
So it's that is our OG tacos. It's got avocado pork. We put pineapple in there. It's marinated for a couple days. We make our own crema, so our own Mexican sour cream. Top it off with cotija cheese and then cilantro.
And we also make our own red sauce on that too.
Yeah, our chilies we don't buy. We grind them. We do the work.
What would happen if you served this dish back in Israel?
And we would make it with chicken. So that's one of the things that we do is we do tailor our menu to people's palate. So if they have certain dietary restrictions, we change it.
You can't. Can you even get pork in Israel?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Our dad tells us a story that he used to have to go to this one guy's house and he hid the bacon under the tape or under the bed, and you had to knock twice in a certain way, and yeah, I don't know. Those are our adobada fries, so it's the same meat that we do on our tacos. So it's the chili marinated pork with pineapple, and then it also has our signature.
Everybody's
crave
nodding. That's a good sign when they're nodding.
Signature crave sauce with cremas, tortilla cheese, and cilantro, and then we have some special fries. We call them crave fries. Al actually came up with our seasoning for our fries, so it's a little sweet, a little savory, but it's pretty ridiculous.
Do you actually make your own fries?
Yeah, we blanch them, and then before we started the show, we made sure that we blanched them before the show started, and then we finish it off to serve.
Nice.
We do that every time we serve somewhere.
People have actually came to the food truck and said that our fries just puts them in a food coma.
Yeah, it's like good stuff. Those are our bulgogi fries.
I always say bulgogi. You'll destroy me for that.
Right. So we actually, instead of bulgogi beef, we use bulgogi pork. And then the fries are topped with the pork with our signature sauces, the crave sauce, the Sam sauce, cotija cheese, and then also cilantro and sesame seeds.
Little trafe. Oh boy. Looks like a banh mi.
So this is our Korean style banh mi. So what we ended up doing here is we ended up taking our bulgogi pork, and then it has cucumbers, it has mayonnaise, cilantro, jalapenos, and then homemade daikon and carrots. And then we create that on a bread that we actually have delivered every day that we operate. And it's one of the top signature sandwich that we have on our food truck.
Yeah, so to add to that, we cut our own daikon. We cut our own carrots. We make our own pickles. We make all that stuff. And for mayo, we don't skimp. We buy QP. We get it shipped in by the box load, and we go through that stuff like water.
You guys are busy.
Yeah.
I don't understand how you can do all this.
So this is our falafel sandwich. This is something that we grew up on. Something that if you go to Israel, you'll find in any corner store. It's an Israeli staple sandwich. So we decided to bring that into the food truck. The secret about this is our father actually makes the falafel bowl for us. We have no idea what's in it. We don't ask him. He strictly, this is what he enjoys doing, and we let him do it. Comes with Israeli salad, which is cucumber and tomatoes, a little bit of olive oil and lemon. And then it actually has Israeli pickles, which is brine pickles. They're a little bit different than American pickles, and they actually make the sandwich. And then it has a little bit of a tahini in it, which is sesame paste with amba, which is a pickled green mango chutney.
Yeah, that I'd never heard of before.
And it's not hummus, please, everyone who's watching, and for you as well. It's hummus. Hummus. That's how you say it. Hummus. And we make our own hummus. We grind our own chickpeas. We soak them. We make them. Yeah, it's a labor of love for sure.
You don't want to piss Dad off and
No.
lose your supply of falafels. That could be trouble.
And our last sandwich that we brought here today is the streets of Lebanon, which is our shawarma sandwich. Again, if you ever gone to the Middle East, that is a staple sandwich that you'll find pretty much in any corner store, regardless if you go to Lebanon, Israel, Turkey. This is something that you'll see everywhere in a big spit full of meat, and they rotate it around. This is our take on it. It's made out of chicken. Again, it has hummus on it. It has Israeli salad, and then it has our tahini sauce on it.
Our shawarma has 14 spices in it. So yeah, and to give a small plug, like we believe in local, and we want to support local, and we use the Spice Guy.
Yeah.
His spices are by far like you can't touch that
the
spice,
man.
right? I mean, they're amazing, absolutely amazing.
Well, the big question everybody wants to know is, how can they eat this delicious food?
So what we primarily do is a lot of catering. We do a lot of events around town in the summertime and spring when things are popping in around the city. Easiest way to get a hold of us is through our website, which is thecravingstruck.com. We're all over Instagram and Facebook. Same thing, we're at the Cravings Truck, or you can just give us a call, and it's 720-515-1873.
I want to eat it all.
Okay.
Catering?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so we do tons of catering, birthday parties, quinceañeras, weddings. Dad's cast came off. Whatever you want to do, and you want some people around, just give us a ring, and we're happy to accommodate.
What's the minimum?
Minimum is about 40 to 50 people.
Okay.
Yeah, that's typically where we want to start around. Honestly, we make a bunch of food. We make it all by hand. We want to make sure that we bring that, and we bring the quality, and we actually can feed a lot of people. I think the record we've done with only 3 or 4 items is about 100 people in an hour, which is pretty fast.
Yeah.
For a food truck with 2 people on it. Yeah. We rock the food truck. Maybe not now, we've been, we're getting older, so maybe we could do 95 an hour, but that's still not bad.
All right. Did we forget anything? Boss? No. I think I'm gonna have a bite of everything. I think
Go
that's
for
what
it,
I'm
man.
planning for today.
Go for it.
Pleasure to meet you guys.
Oh, yes,
Really
yes. Thank you
impressive what you
for
guys are
having
doing
us.
here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Can't wait to try it all. We'll be back for What's for Lunch tomorrow. Let's eat.
Thank you,
Oh,
Zach.
hell yeah.